back to the fourth episode of StumbleCraft. Thank you for sticking with me, and today we've got ourselves another event-filled day. So we've got our little book here, and as you can see, we've actually done a lot of this stuff on the list. We've built farms, we even put our nether portal in, got the mob farm done, found the end portal, killed the end dragon. So technically we would be right here, build breeder farm, but we still need to finish the base. I mean, I don't think I can go any further into building anything else, even something important like a breeding farm, to really get going on some of these farm builds without finishing this base. I mean, just look at it. There's no roof. This outside part trim I'm not liking. I'm thinking I'm going to switch to a different wood, do a different style. Where these horses and stuff are, I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and move those guys for now until I can build like a real barn or something. That was an idea that crossed my head. I don't know where exactly I'm going to put that. What I'm going to end up doing with that area is I'm going to blow out that wall and probably put the bed area in the corner there where most of the horses are, and then the storage room that I'm using will be in essence technically a walk-in closet. I will go show you that in a sec, but I did want to show you, did add some trees to this, but we need to get a roof on. I need to fix this window, that just doesn't look right. I need to fix this overhang. I need to add more detail. I'm going to get a hold of some moss, possibly maybe even throw in some andesite or something. I'll figure out some sort of texture maybe to do with some of these walls, because while this isn't a bad stone, it just, I don't know. We'll see what we end up doing, but I definitely got some ideas here. So that's definitely what's on our plan. But like I was saying, I'm going to blow this wall out. This will in essence become like a walk-in closet. I may or may not push this wall back, but this will definitely get sealed up. This bedroom area will get moved over here to that corner of the building. I'm thinking over there. This area, this whole wall is going to get blown out. I'm going to even up this wall, I think, with this right here. We're going to get a roof on here. And kind of with what I'm seeing for design-wise, I might have enough space to go ahead and put that nether portal up there like I was planning. Potentially on that mezzanine area, but I may not, with everything else moving, and the fact that I'm going to blow this wall out as well. Like we're remodeling, people, we're blowing out walls, we're redoing everything, full remodel. The wife would be happy, right? So we are going to extend this out here, and depending on how that looks and how that all turns out and what I decide to do with this area, I might actually go ahead and put in that Silentwisperer design for an automatic on-off nether portal door. So, anywho, and this might become more of a dedicated kitchen type setup. Who knows? We'll see what we do. But anywho, so that's pretty much our plan of attack for today. Is basically it's going to be going after this base, and with as much as I have planned, I got to build that balcony. Roof. Do all the trim outside, potentially remodel, so we're restructuring. That's a lot of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that villager breeder. But we'll see. Maybe I can get this done pretty quick and we can move on to that here in this episode. But yeah, I think you guys will really like what I got going on. If you kind of notice, I'm not really kind of going or showing that side too much. Because I already did some terraforming over on that side. I came up with kind of a neat little idea. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy, but a cool little idea that I did on that side. So let's go ahead and get you guys caught up here. We'll go ahead and roll that time lapse and be right back, and then we can kind of go over here to the other side. I'm going to build that balcony first, and then we'll work on the roof, because I think the roof is going to be dependent upon how that balcony turns out. But anywho, see you in a few. And I really did like how this turned out. I did not green it. As you noticed in the time lapse, I did go ahead and finish the back of the waterfall there. I'm definitely digging how this catch ended up as well. So right now, the big thing is I've got to get this balcony part finished off here. And as I said, I'm going to extend it out over to there. I'm going to put a little tiny farm right there, and actually got a pretty cool design already kind of in plan for how it's going to look and how far out this is going to go. I've been playing around in the creative world. Some other things too real quick that I ended up changing a lot because of not only this balcony but also some of the trim work I'm going to do on the outside and the front to fix that front doorway is I did actually put this down to only 2 blocks wide. I don't think it makes a huge difference, but it really helps keep the perspective of the stairs, because before, if you'll notice here, I made it a little wider. It was only two blocks wide right here. I made it 3, and then by doing that, if I didn't change that, the perspective just looked really, really odd. So I did that there, and then I also went ahead and, in preparation for changing the front doorway, I added this center line here. Got rid of that other row of glass that was right there. And while this now looks like it's a little odd in the perspective, that is because of everything that I'm going to be doing to this window and the front and out there as well to kind of fix it. So this will all end up looking correct in the end. But as I said, the main point here that we're working on now is going to be the balcony, and I am going to go ahead and I believe I'm going to go up like this, where it's only 1 block. So we're only going up 2 blocks, but I'm using the slabs to kind of extend it out a little, and then this should all be slabs. So I'm going to go ahead and get the work started on this, and then I'm definitely going to be back with you guys here shortly. This will probably be a relatively quick time lapse, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get moved on to the next part, which is not yet the roof. We're going to go ahead and get this remodel done. I'm going to blow this all out here, blow these walls out, change that out, move the bedroom around like I was saying, and extend it out over there as well. The reason why I want to do that remodel first is because when I get to doing the roof, I'm going to need that perspective in there to really know how the top of that's going to go. And I'm also going to get rid of this wall as well here. You'll see here in the time lapse, but let's go ahead and get this going. think everything turned out really good. I'm really liking this terraforming that we've done. Looking really good. So uh, we actually had Pink hop on. She joined me, and we've kind of got this running joke with her. As you know, as you've seen, I'm sure down there in my little storage area, I've just a bunch of chests. I try to keep it organized, but it's really not that organized. And ever since we started playing Minecraft, that's one thing that's always bugged her. And so she has this fascination with always making sorting systems. So we got together, and I was talking about putting the sorting system over here. We took down this mountain, or well, not mountain, this little hill that was here, flatten it out. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do a sorting system. I think she wants to actually do that part underground over here, so that's totally fine. But we're going to do stables up here on this part. Nice big massive stables. I do like the horsies, so definitely want to get them a proper home. And as you can see, I moved them out over there, basically because we're going to start doing some more remodeling. So as we come down here, it's remodeling time, and the best part of remodeling is the demo. So we're going to be doing lots of demo right now, and then rebuilding stuff. One thing I'm going to do is right about probably here, I'm probably going to go out like 2 blocks and then kind of catty corner over to here, maybe, on each side. Who knows? I'll figure out what exactly I end up doing. It's basically so I can see this a little bit better when you're walking into the front door area. So what I mean is that as you come in here and you're looking up, you can sort of kind of see it, but right about here, like I said, if I take it back, it'd be back to about like this block or this block. You'd be able to see this whole scene a lot better, a lot sooner, and I think that is a nice little opening as you walk into the main area. But we do need to go ahead and start demo. I need to blow out these walls here. First, I'm going to go ahead and extend these walls out. As you can see, I kind of have a rough plan and idea of what I want to do. And then we're going to go ahead and get this all built. And I have the fence and stuff set up to help keep mobs from getting me. I do like these trees, and I do like them being here, but I need to figure out a lighting system. I'll probably just do like some of the green carpet, and maybe some like leaves or something underneath to help hide light. Something along those lines. Mushrooms or glow light or something like that I'll put underneath these trees to help fix the mobs from spawning there. I'm also thinking I might possibly change these to dark oak now that I have dark oak, but we'll see. And then we'll end up, like I said, expanding all this. I'm going to expand out on the other side and also over on the other corner. And I'm thinking, I've already got some ideas. I'm thinking I'm going to open this up a little bit more. And then this will be a fun mess to move because this will all have to get moved. So chests will get moved, boxes will get moved. I'll probably have to mess with the hopper systems as well for all these, but that's okay. We'll get it all figured out. I'm thinking that when I extend this wall out, I'm going to do like a little wall along this edge here, and then I'll probably actually put this over there, so it'll be a little bit closer to reaching these, because it's not too bad. I mean, you can stand here, enchant, reach here, reach your stuff, enchant, no problem, but I'm going to move it over here, so it'll be a little easier, and depending how it goes, I might even move those like maybe up along the top or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're going to get that going, get all this remodeling done, and then after I get this built out, and I may or may not come back for this, then we're going to get working on the trim. I'm going to change all this birch into oak out there. I think I'm going to leave these birch because I do kind of like the lighter feel of the birch wood outside, but I'm definitely going to change those. Going to fix this giant window up here and everything, get some trim and all that fun stuff. It'll look good. And then after we do that part, we'll need to move on to the roof. So I'll definitely be back before the roof, I go into getting the roof done. So anywho, let's go ahead and let's get going. Hello everyone. So I got kind of distracted while I was doing stuff earlier. I ended up going and doing some treasure hunts when I was looking for some sea lanterns, and I also ended up deciding to make a wither farm to help with the mining and stuff that's going to take place with the sorting system. So I wanted to actually go ahead and show you guys this video stuff real quick instead of doing time lapses for all the remodel. There's a lot that's there, and if I put that in a time lapse, it's going to take forever. So, as you saw, I definitely I found some treasures. I actually found 3, and then I ended up going out to the Nether, and I don't know why, but I built a bridge. I could have flown. So yeah, so I ended up building this massively long bridge all the way out there. As you can see, I mean, I'm at 2,000 plus blocks. So I ended up doing that, got myself over to where I was going to build the Wither Farm, and then I made a couple mistakes. I didn't follow Silent's directions to a T. For whatever reason, I ended up building the first platform to the south instead of facing west. So the first Wither actually ended up, you know, of course they're supposed to get free, but he didn't end up actually blowing up the portal. So I tried fighting him a little bit to see if maybe I could kill him, and I died a couple of times. So I ended up just taking him to the north of the beacon right here and basically hiding him after, like I said, I died a couple of times. So after I did that, I ended up going to redo everything. Like, let's get this going. Got to break that portal. The second Wither, I did break the portal, but like it's supposed to work, they still do break free. So I then ran and hid that guy pretty close to where this other Wither is. So now up north of this beacon, I have 2 Withers. So I end up doing that. Well, now the portal's broken, so now it's time just to collect Wither stars, you know, or Nether stars, right? As you can see, I'm actually 4 blocks away from the portal. I counted 3 for whatever reason, and so when I set this up, this guy got free too. He didn't actually go in there and get trapped. So then I had to chase this guy all the way up to the north again. Ended up getting caught up with some of the other Withers because, of course, they repopulated. So that was pretty crazy, trying to get away from 3 Withers and keep them all up there so they didn't follow me back to where I was. Finally got that guy hidden. Threw some chickens into the bottom of it. Set him off. He got stuck like he was supposed to, as you can see. Blows up, and I get a Nether star. So definitely glad about that. So I then ended up doing this one more time because I was going to give one to the Prophet and Sapphire, and I didn't tell them. I just kind of dropped it off at their doorstep, as you see, and they found it and they were excited, and now we have a Wither Farm to make beacons. So thought you guys would enjoy this, but yeah, let's go ahead and see what happened with all the remodeling. And how do you like that, guys? I had a lot of fun with the Withers out there. I actually just got back from doing some more embusting and getting a couple more beacons and filling up on shoulder boxes, so got that handled. But as I said, a lot was going to be getting done, and a lot did get done while all that was going on. So let's go ahead and let's start out right here. Stand in front of the glass window. So on the second floor, I finished all the trim. I'm basically ready to do the roof and the little loft room that's actually going to be out there. I'm putting a room up in there. And then I kind of just retooled and fine-tuned the designs on this, even these out, and like ended up adding this another spot on this just to make it look more even. Moved the ladders there, just to make it easier since I'd done that little overhang. Then clean this up a little bit, kind of close that all up. I'm not going to get back in there again. I also extended out, or remove some of this flooring, and that was more for being able to see the entryway a little bit better when you walk in. I added a little, living room. We got Donkey Kong on the 1980s big screen TV we've got over there with the smooth blackstone. Added the kitchen down here, and I'm really liking how that's looking. Got a nice little table and all that. And we got a little prize from the Prophet and Sapphire. Ended up getting some iron. They got their iron farm working, so really excited about that. Got some plans for that coming up. Added a little garden. And then over here, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do, but I do still have my books and everything to keep track of what's going on. I do like how the entrance is looking still. Down to the Tomb of Undying. We got our storage room moved over here now, and I actually have more space. Threw some pictures and stuff up too, thinking they're looking pretty good. I swear, I'll put armor in there, I swear. This is going to be like the guest room kind of thing. Right now it's the only room, so it's the main room, but I still need to do a little bit of decoration, I think, in general. Went ahead and added this little walkway, but also partly because I'm going to end up putting those stables in that we're talking about, and this is just kind of the beginning of the path. Ended up also doing, like I said, the trim outside. And over here, I did a lot too. We added the carpet to the outside, changed the cobblestone to wood, cleaned this all up, made this all look nice and smooth, and we've got ourselves a nice little edging to the beginnings of the roof there. Added a proper door, recessed it a little, evened up these two sides, so these two sides are now even. And then on the other side is where we moved all like the furnaces and enchanting table and all that. So that's all hidden underneath here now. So we've got the storage for this kind of stuff that you craft and you make and you cook. Got our fuel sitting up there. I do not have that set up to auto feed, mainly because I won't have the space if I do that right now. So I just kind of control what I need. It's been working out fine for right now. Definitely plan on having this many maps unveiled once I get my creeper farm going. Still not sure if that's the right place for that map, but we'll find out. And then this is for any ore. Got my blast furnaces set up, so enchanting table and all the gear for that, of course, is right here. So it's looking really good. There was a lot that changed, as you can see. Really opened it all up in general. Moved around some spaces, really kind of started focusing some spaces in certain areas. And then I also did add this. This was literally the last thing that I added before recording. So this was the final touch. Worked out real well. Only got 7 so far, but as I actually hang out at base a little bit more, especially while I'm building that roof, we can get that going. I need some lime green dye for all those shulker boxes that I got. So everything, for the most part, has just become really open, and I'm really liking how it's turning out. And so next what we're going to do is we're going to get this roof on, and we'll pretty much be kind of done with the episode at that point. I did not have this episode planned, but when I was going to go move on to farms and stuff, I was just looking around, looking at it, and I was like, this could be a little bit better. And so I definitely think we improved it. My little birch trap doors are now my ceiling tiles. So, but yeah, I'm really liking that I took the little extra time to make this just a little bit better. And maybe we can do this on all of our builds as we kind of go throughout. Just maybe take an episode and make things a little bit better. So let's go ahead and get this roof up, and we'll see you right out. Hello everyone, I'm so sorry, but the video for putting on the roof actually got corrupted. So I do not have that for you, but that's okay. It's just a roof. Nothing too special with that. I got my sad little chandelier here, or my attempt at a chandelier. It works for now. Definitely has brightened this up a little. This was really dark. So on the roof, there is a little entryway up to the roof through here, and I ended up actually making a little loft area up here. I'm actually kind of digging it. And so that is that. And you guys will get to see the roof here in a second. So I'm going to end this a little bit different today. We got another cutaway. Definitely going to take a look at all the hard work that we did today. We did a lot in today's episode. We went from kind of a small, really basic base that, in all honesty, I was not proud of. I did not like how it looked at all. And we've gone ahead and built it up, made it look a lot better. And as you can see here, as we start this in sequence, there is a huge change. We did a lot of terraforming and also, a lot of building onto the building as well. So enjoy the end of the video here. I'm definitely proud of what we've done today, and I will see you next week. And don't forget to like and subscribe at the end. Thank you very much, guys. You have a great day.